Welcome back to the FlipNerd.com REI Classroom, where experts from across the real estate investing industry teach you quick lessons to take your business to the next level. And now, let's meet today's expert host.
Hi, I'm Joe Lieber. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and I am your host for the REI Classroom. Today, we're going to be talking about investing in cheap houses.
This REI Classroom real estate lesson is sponsored by acebusinessfunding.com.
Okay, hi everybody. Joe Lieber here, and today I want to talk to you about investing in cheap houses. You know, contrary to what people think, it's awesome. It is the best. There's high returns, awesome profits, and it's not crazy like people tend to think it is. Take it from me, I know. I own 165 single-family homes here on the west side of Cleveland, and I am your expert. So today, let's go through it a little bit, and let's talk about why are cheap houses so attractive, and why do people naysay? So here we go. So the first thing about cheap houses we want to say is they are a little bit more management intense. Sure, it's not a complete, lay down where I'm going to place this tenant and everything is hunky-dory. I'm going to get a 30% ROI. They're a little bit more management intense, not because of the tenant necessarily, but maybe because of the age or condition. See, so here in Cleveland, Ohio, our houses are typically 1925 to 1950 built houses, and things go wrong. It's like having a 15-year-old car. Something's going to go wrong. No matter how nice you make it, something might go wrong, which is okay. But you might have a little bit more service calls and maintenance issues, things of that nature. With that being said, though, there's ways that we're going to talk about to help increase your NOI by deferring some of those maintenance costs to the tenant to help make these cheap houses just awesome. So people also ask me, they say, Joe, in these cheap houses, the quality of tenants just got to be terrible. Wrong, completely wrong. There's a lot of these little pockets that are around at these ethnic neighborhoods. These immigrants have come here, and they've been here for years and years and years and generations, and they want their families around them, and they typically will stay in these neighborhoods for long periods of time. So that's the truth. The myth and the truth are two totally different things, and the truth is these are not bad neighborhoods. They can be very awesome. Somebody's got to live there. It doesn't necessarily mean they're terrible people. So one other thing I'll talk about is the level of cheap houses. So, here in Cleveland, I'm going to break it out in three levels for you. There's the free house to $15,000. You want to say free? Yeah, yes, you can get a house for free. You actually can do that here. And that's a level of property. So a free house up to $15,000 in purchase price is we'll call level 1 property. There's level 2 property, a $15,000 to $25,000 purchase price. And then there is the level that I tend to invest most of my money in, and that average purchase price is $25,000 to $35,000. So let's just take a minute and talk about each one of those levels. So the $0 to $15,000 house. What kind of person is going to be in there? What kind of rent is it going to pull? Well, obviously, there's going to be more turnover. People are more transient in that price point, obviously. But you can still pull pretty good money. Let's say $500 a month in rent for a house that you're into for $10,000. Now, you're going to think, oh, it's a bunch of headaches. And yeah, it probably is. But if you collect 8 payments a year off that property, that's a pretty good investment, right? It's more than you're going to get on having $10,000 at your local bank. So I don't think it's that bad. I own a lot of these houses. I might own 10 or 15 that I purchased it at that price point at some point that I still do own. And they are great performers. Are a little more management intense, of course. Then there's the $15,000 to $25,000 price point. I invested in this a lot from between 2009 and 2012 when the market was just crumbled here in Cleveland. I was buying a lot of my houses in that price point. Still own a lot of them today, probably own 50 or 60 houses like that, and I've done very well. The issue that I have mostly in that price point of property is the capital repairs and maintenance. There's always a roof that needs to be replaced. There's always wiring that needs to be done, and it's a little bit more frustrating because I hate to go back in and put a $5,000 roof onto a house that I paid $15,000 for. but it's a cash flow asset. I can pull $700 a month in rent in this property, and it works. It just works. And then here's what I'm focused on lately over the last few years. I'm right in that $25,000 to $35,000 price point. I'm getting $800 a month in rent on these properties. Everything is rent to own, which we're going to discuss later on in another segment. And it works. It's a 3-1 typically. The property, 1925 built colonial, no brainer. So investing in cheap houses, it can be awesome and extremely lucrative. We'll catch you on the next show.
acebusinessfunding.com can help you get access to up to $150,000 in revolving credit lines to fund your business with rates as low as 0% for the first 12 to 18 months. Use the funds for startup costs, marketing, inventory. Heck, you can even use it to buy houses and pay for rehabs or almost anything else that your business needs. If they can't get you funding, you don't pay a dime. Get funds for your business today at acebusinessfunding.com. Please note, the views and opinions expressed by the individuals in this program do not necessarily reflect those of FlipNerd.com or any of its partners, advertisers, or affiliates. Please consult professionals before making any investment or tax decisions, as real estate investing can be risky. Are you a member yet of FlipNerd.com, the hottest real estate investing social community online? If not, you can join for free in less than 30 seconds and get access to hundreds of off-market deals, vendors in your market to help you in your business. And you can start networking with thousands of other investors just like you. Get your free account now at FlipNerd.com. Please check out the FlipNerd family of real estate investing shows, where we host 4 great ongoing shows at FlipNerd.com/shows, or simply search for FlipNerd in the iTunes store.